Broken hearts, broken crowns, broken swords, broken light. Sounds like war.
At first, everything felt effortless. Conversations that ran till morning, chemistry that felt like fate. And for a moment, I really thought I could breathe without holding my guard up.
Before the chaos, before the fire, I knew damn well what I was walking into. She thought I was quiet because I was deep, but really, I was quiet because she saw too much. She looked at me like I was a man worth trusting, worth choosing, and I let her believe it, even though I wasn't prepared to be him. Her softness felt rare, and instead of protecting it, I treated it like something I could borrow and return whenever I felt like it. She thinks I walked in like a thief, but the truth is, I walked in already broken, already unsure, hoping she wouldn't notice the cracks, but she did. She always did. Now that I've got your attention, have dinner with me.
Bold. Wrong woman for that.
Wrong woman. You've been staring at me since I walked in.
No, I was evaluating you. There's a difference.
So, what did you decide?
That you might be entertaining, or you might be a mistake I don't need.
I'm both. That's what makes men like me addictive.
Addictive, or just hard to get rid of?
Depends on the woman. Some try to keep me. Some try to change me. And then there's you. Now that I've got your attention, have dinner with me.
Bold. Wrong woman for that.
Wrong woman. You've been staring at me since I walked in.
No, I was evaluating you. There's a difference.
So, what did you decide?
That you might be entertaining, or you might be a mistake I don't need.
I'm both. That's what makes men like me addictive.
Addictive, or just hard to get rid of?
Depends on the woman. Some try to keep me. Some try to change me. And then there's you.
What about me?
You look like the type who wouldn't hesitate to ruin me, and then sleep like a baby after.
Maybe. Depends how boring you are.
So what do I call you, before I decide if you're dangerous or just pretending?
Victoria is my name.
Figures. You look like trouble wrapped in satin.
And you look like a lesson I don't feel like learning.
Yet you're still standing here.
Still deciding.
Wear something unforgiving. I'll cook.
We'll see if you're worth the dress.
That first dinner should have told me everything. The way he took control, the way he made choices for me, the way the room shifted around his mood. That should have been my cue to turn back. But I didn't. And that mistake still echoes. Sometimes I wish I'd moved differently that night. Walked past him at that social, kept my smile to myself, but something about him kept pulling me in. Looking back, I saw the red flags, bright as chandeliers in Crown Heights, and still, I stepped closer. Doorbell, perfect timing, but when I opened the door, Zaire stood there with grocery bags like he lived here. The car outside? I assumed we were dining out, but he looked at me like my plans didn't matter anymore.
Definitely, unforgettably, beautiful. You wore that dress for me, and trust me, Victoria, Zaire does not miss details. Show me the kitchen, let me cook for you. Let me touch the spaces no one else gets. Dinner here is better. I like knowing you're close.
I should have said no, should have closed the door. But the way he stepped in, calm, sure, claiming the room, I hesitated. Was it a red flag? Yes. Did I walk into it anyway? Also, yes. And he knew I would.
Maybe she thought I was pushy, but effort looks different on every man. To me, it was interest. To her, apparently, it was a warning. Sometimes I swear Victoria confuses being cared for with being controlled. She was beautiful, striking in a way that made the whole room adjust. Of course I wanted to impress her. Of course I wanted her comfortable. Nobody else was doing that for her, so why wouldn't I? And maybe I should have put my energy elsewhere. But that night, at that dinner, I thought she'd understand my intentions. Guess we both misread the room.
They always said I was cold, the ice queen, hard to break. But the second he slid my keys out of my hand so smoothly, I froze and melted. As uncomfortable as it was, I still went with it. I didn't just give him access to my car, I gave him access to me. And he took it, like he'd earned every bit of it. I'm rushing out to work one morning when I hear someone calling me Victoria. I turned around fast, because everyone who knows me calls me Vic. Do you know who it was? Zaire. I told him, you shouldn't be here.
I didn't ask you if I should be. Good morning, Victoria. Let me drive you. Give me the keys.
No, I told him. Why down to hell would I let you drive my car? He said,
Victoria, I'm trying to take care of you. You're strong, you're smart, you're beautiful. Let me get you to the office on time.
Oh, Zaire. I know I should have said no, but I told him this was a one-time thing. And he just smiled, soft, dangerous. He then said,
That's what everybody says. Their first time. She said it was just a ride, right? But the moment I slipped those keys out of her soft hands, I knew she was falling. Keys open doors. If I can drive once, I can drive again. And if I can drive again, I can steer. She doesn't see it yet, but that was the moment she let me in.
Thank you, Zaire, for getting me to my office on time. You can park my car in the garage.
Garage, Victoria. A car like this, it's not safe sitting in that garage. Let me take it. I've got a few errands to handle. Babe, wait. Before you say no, I'll be back in time to take you to lunch. And if you're too busy, I'll bring lunch to you.
Fine, Zaire. Lunchtime it is. We'll go out, then park my car so I can finish my work on site. Lunch only. Once again, I knew I should have trusted my gut. Zaire convinced me to let him drive me to work. Why I did it? I don't know, but I did. He said he'd bring me lunch, run a few errands, wouldn't go far, and I believed him. Hours passed, no lunch, just excuses. 15 minutes, 10 minutes, traffic, an accident on the highway. Every delay was a lie. And I kept waiting like it mattered. That was the moment I knew. I'd given a man access he never earned. And what happened next? You just wait and see.
Here we go. I told her I was coming. Late doesn't mean lying. It means priorities shifted. People calm down when you sound certain. Certainty buys time. And time makes waiting feel reasonable. I said I'd be right back. Not to be precise. To be comforting. Details only upset people who think too much. I needed her relaxed, not alert. Things happen. Traffic, detours, days stretch. Waiting isn't abandonment, it's patience misused. And patience works best when someone believes you're worth it. I still showed up, still looked at her face, still made it sound gentle. Because when someone feels cared for, they forgive what they shouldn't.
Zaire, what the hell? You were late, you lied, and a woman stepped out of my car. Let's skip the excuses. You didn't lose track of time, you lost control of your story. I'm not the woman you smooth talk when you get caught.
Victoria, you're overthinking.
No, I'm thinking exactly enough. You had my keys, my car, my trust. And you showed up with another woman sitting where I sit. And you have the audacity to ask me for dinner? I don't want takeout, and I don't want you touching me. I want the truth. And you haven't given me one piece of it. Oh my goodness, why is my phone ringing now? Hello, insurance company. Hold that thought. I cannot believe what I just heard.
Zaire comes to me for everything, and I mean everything. So I know he cares for me. Maybe he even loves me because a man doesn't come to a woman the way he comes to me unless she matters. And when we touch, when we're close, it feels magnetic. Today, he pulled up in that gold and white sports car he always dreamed about, and he took me along for the ride. So tell me, what else could that mean? Except that I'm the one he wanted with him?